you never know what you're going to see and when you're going to see it. Cracker of a day. We're here at Fox Heli Services base. Just weighed all the gear, just got it all prepped. We're underweight by quite a bit, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
We could have eaten more at the roast meal last night, man. You excited, Joe, or what?
Oh man, and
It's been pretty cold. This morning we had to get all the ice off the window.
Yeah, oh, that's probably quite good. Just to work hard. Welcome back to another episode, guys. Out there doing it with Jamie Wilds, brought to you by your local hunting and fishing. Jamie, Heli Services, just dropped us off in this week's destination.
Cool.
What do you think about this, Katherine?
This is really cool. Literally, it's getting a bit cold.
How nice is this place? What do you think, man? What do you think, Joe?
this is stunning.
Beautiful spot, eh?
Crazy.
We're pretty excited to be in here, guys. So as you probably know, I don't know if you've seen the footage yet, but we did a tar hunt last week, and unfortunately we missed out on finding ourselves a bull. We're back in here and we're hoping to find two things. Joe Fluidy wants himself a nice bull for the year, and also a friend of ours has just had a wee baby and he's asked if we can get a nice flat skin, a nice bull cape or something for his baby's rooms. We've got a couple of missions to do from this camp here. The first thoughts of this place is absolutely freaking stunning, man. Look at this. We're pumped to be here, man, as per usual. If you're new to the channel, we're all about wilderness hunting. We find ourselves in some pretty amazing places doing some pretty cool hunts. Welcome to the channel, guys, and if you're into hunting, make sure you stick around. If you've watched the channel, you would have seen myself and Joe Fluidy. We've guided together, we've filmed together, we've made some cool productions. Joe's here for the whole season and we're going to make an epic hunting series for you guys to enjoy. And good to see you OGs back again. Pumped to be here, and we're so pumped to bring you along on the adventure.
What a day for a flight, eh?
So good, man.
Yeah.
So good, so good. Right here we've got a little lake on our doorstep. Well, it's quite a big lake actually. Should have brought your rod.
Should have brought me rod.
I don't know what you're finding here, man.
Not that I catch much anyway, so I'll be used to it.
Picture perfect, man. Hey, imagine if we saw some big trout.
I know.
Saw a big kingy cruise past. All right, camp I suppose.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do for camp? Bit of snow around on the ground too, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for setting up tents.
Should we try scout out a little posse?
Get into real gnarly spots, and now you get into a nice spot and you get real nitty gritty. Slept in way worse before.
Yeah. Do you want to throw the tent to pop it up magically, Katherine?
Yes. Let me see. I really can't throw far at all.
You got the arms of a stick insect. That's the honeymoon suite set up. Hey.
Stick insects.
You are
That's
so
a praying
weird,
mantis.
Katherine.
Oh,
Everyone,
stick insects do that too.
everyone's going to be watching us like, oh my goodness, Katherine.
It got to
Never
about...
taught how to throw?
Yeah. This is all good fun.
Do you want to hear what they have to say about your throw, Katherine?
Yeah.
Comment below what you think of their throw. What do you reckon?
Sorry, man. Usually does it. These MSRs, sending it back.
You just don't have the magic touch like I do, man.
I've heard about your magic touch, mate. Nowhere near my tent.
What do you reckon?
Mate. But mate, when it gets a laugh. Should have brought the shotty, eh? There's a few ducks down there. See, this is actually really handy, this bag, because I put all my clothing in it, and then I put it underneath at the end of my bed. I've actually taught you that a couple of times, haven't I?
Oh yeah, first I've heard of it.
Picture me rolling all soon.
How you going?
Pretty good.
What are you eating? What? Is your bed looking alright in there?
Looks
Flat.
amazing.
Flat enough?
Yep.
Imagine if we popped it. Be a bad move. Where'd my sling bag go?
What's sleeping bag?
Did you steal my sling bag? I was like, I'm sure I packed my sling bag.
No, you forgot it.
Shut up. Me and Joe were just joking about forgetting a sleeping bag.
Really? That would really suck.
It would suck, eh?
Yeah.
Real nice. What do you reckon? Should do, I say. Oh, look. Got our big shelter, man. Should we set that up?
Yeah.
Our big MSR shelter that we've been using. What do you reckon over there? Somewhere looks pretty good, eh?
Do you think there are fish in this lake?
Got some power banks in there, batteries, chargers. Got our solar charger again. Get sunny, we'll use that later. In reach. Close enough?
Yep.
Trying to get in my ears.
Tell me about those sunnies, man.
What's that?
Tell me about those sunnies.
These sunnies.
Tell me about those sunnies.
Loophole sunnies. Polarised. They've actually been pretty nice. We've been using them this year.
Yeah,
It's
they've
an
actually
improvement upon your face.
No, they've actually been good. They've actually been good sunnies. As you know, we use loophole optics, binoculars, rifle scopes, spotting scopes. So this year we decided to go and buy a couple of pairs of their sunglasses. They've been doing really well up in this mountain country.
They look really cool.
Yeah, do they?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
nice, clear vision.
Like just out here with all this white snow around, so glary, so pretty stoked to bring the sunglasses up. If you've been in the snow on a bright sunny day, you would have noticed the reflection coming up in your eyes, and it really hammers your eyes out. It's so harsh. Having a good set of sunglasses when you're up in the snow is definitely something you want to have with you.
After a day of straining your eyes, you get too tired to pick up those important balls. So,
Yeah. I can see some ducks though. Oh, there's a Kia. You can find those at your local hunting and fishing if you're interested. Loophole sunnies. Just while we're setting up camp, looks like a bull up here. Joe's just having a look through the binos now.
how far away is it anyway?
Oh no, it's probably 350. I think we're getting too keen. Yeah, it's just like a big blonde tussock, and then a black bush.
Is it like a good 8-year-old tussock?
Okay. Yeah.
Just gonna go fill up our water bladders down at Lake Loch Ness. This water bladder, you've seen us use it before. We normally fill it up in creek. When it's a lake like this or a pond or a deep tarn or something, way easier to use your little pot because you don't have that water pressure of the stream flowing. It's not like a bucket, you can't just dunk it under because it's soft. So have a look at this, this is how we do it.
Excellent. Now I've put the lid in the wrong pocket. You change your...
Just like that, 6 litres of camp water. A little bit of sleety, haily stuff coming down at the moment, Kevin. How's it going for you? I don't know how long it's going to last. Much leave that running. A couple of paradise ducks have decided to call our little lake home. So now they're squawking away.
The audacity, ridiculous.
They're squawking away. Quite a few mallards over there though. Look at them. I didn't realise ducks came this high. You'd be into that, Scully. Look at them.
Oh shit.
What are they up to?
They're having a tussle,
Big
man.
fight. Alright, we're going hunting. Let's go. Bit of tar poop right here, guys. First bit of sign we've seen. Be a cool spot to camp just back there. It's pretty wild country up there. Amazing looking country. Real rugged. Looks like this might be a good valley just in front of us, so we're gonna drop bags here, creep to the edge. I've got a tar. It's just moving over this middle ridge on that first little saddle right there. Two nannies just here. It's so good to see. There's tar here, which is good. Awesome. We're gonna go and look over into the next valley. We didn't see any more tar over there. Animal numbers are pretty low from what we can gather, but we'll go and have a look over into this next valley and see what we can find. Look how good this looks over here. Big mountains over there, actually. Imagine being in here in the rut. Oh, it'll be unreal. Pretty excited to look over here. Creep forward real carefully, eh?
Oh, something went down there.
Kia. Yeah, Kia flying. Some of the nicest looking country I've seen. Real nice. Getting a bit cold on the old chin. I don't have a fluffy outer face. We'll get our little mats again. Saves our arse from getting wet. How good does that look?
Oh man, it just looks amazing, eh?
We just crested this little saddle here and we were looking down and a freaking avalanche come down on that opposite face. So we were all just watching that. What we didn't know is those tar were just here and they come walking up out of the gully in plain view of us. 3 nannies. I think Joe got a little bit of video. You got a bit of video, did you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
They didn't squawk or anything, but they just took off running. So hopefully they haven't taken anything else with them. But we'll get over there and have a look anyway. You saw your first avalanche, Katherine? It's right over there in that big rock face. Get over to that edge and see what else we can see.
There's tracks down there.
Oh yeah,
This could have been actually the little saddle that we actually saw them come up and over.
I think you might be right. Joe's saying the saddle we filmed them in earlier was just that one right there. So they must have been just in here and I think they got out wind.
Potentially, eh?
You don't want to fall down there whatever you do, eh? How cool is that? Real nice, guys. We're gonna head to that point over there now. Look over that next edge. Got some snow falling down at the moment, guys. It's lit up in the sunlight. Gotta appreciate these things every now and again, eh? Got a couple of young bulls just here, just over this edge. Pretty cool. was pretty cool. They were just there on that rock. We watched them for a while and then waited for them to move out of the way. Now we're going to keep going, see what else we can find over the little ridge over there. Time of night where the things are starting to move around. So, what do you think of those two bulls, Catherine?
It'd be good if there was a big one with them, but it was cool to see them.
Yeah. Running low on light, guys. We're just going to make our way around this face up here. Didn't see anything down there. Didn't bother filming. Yeah, if we see anything over there, I'll let you guys know. But if we don't, catch you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. These pesky Kias. Kias have been getting into our stuff. Man, you want to see the lake, Joe? It's amazing. It's literally like a mirror. Pretty good? Yeah. Morning, Catherine.
Hello.
How'd you sleep?
Excellently.
See what the Kias did? Trying to pick at that. Bit of a slow start this morning for us. We got back to camp pretty late last night in the dark and didn't get to bed till very late. Pretty tired this morning. Still early, but it's quite good to have a little sleep and get a coffee on.
Frozen?
It was a bit crispy, a bit crunchy, but it's not too bad. You can hear the ice in there.
How nice is that sun coming over, eh?
Oh, so good. So good, man. I'm going to be pretty excited to get a coffee in me.
Yeah, so.
Probably could have folded up a little bit more, eh? Coffee with a view and a dawn chorus of beautiful paradise ducks. Living, eh? Always love the places that we get to drink our coffees. Bit of pre-workout action before we climb to the top of that mountain.
Do people really do this?
Yeah.
It's all like.
Oh, that's so much, isn't it?
That's gonna be nasty, I'll say. That's like gym car park, raw dog in a day.
Beautiful.
That's the stuff right there.
Somewhere. Been a pretty good afternoon, but nothing's moving yet. Hopefully big bull soon. Should be starting to move soon, eh? A real nice face just below us. And we can actually see a lot of good country from here. Catherine's just over here behind me. Tar salami. Oh, fuck. Did you drop it?
Ah, bugger.
Tar salami is always good.
That's bloody good, eh?
What'd you see?
Some bushes. Rocks.
No tar?
No time.
I don't know about you guys, but I never drink enough when I've got to dig into my bag to get my water bottle. And I was always skeptical about running these bladders because the ones I've had have always tasted real chemically. I got this platypus one at the start of the season and I've been using it on every hunt since. No chemical taste, and I've been keeping my water levels up a lot more. I've been amped on this thing. We've all got one of these little platypus bladders. Platypus hydration bladder. Find them at your local hunting and fishing if you're interested. They've even got that easy open mouth so you can fill them up easily. Makes it way easier when you got to fill it up out of a creek or a pond or something.
Back home in Australia, we're always taught take sips of water every 15 minutes. Having the hydration pack is so easy, so much easier than like pulling your pack off to dig around for your drink bottle. When did they come out?
So we're going to split up. It's been a while, we still haven't seen anything. Joe F's going to head up to that knob up there. Catherine and myself are going to go up to the one behind me. We'll look over that backside, see what sort of country's down there. And Joe F's going to look into that next basin up there. Talk to each other on the inReach. Is there going to be a bull on our side or your side?
My side for sure.
Old Joe F, old Hamish. He's going to be in the cloud where he is. We've got clear sky. Hopefully we can see the fingers running down to the bush. Scrub fingers. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm just gonna peek through here, guys. See what we can see. Catherine's got herself a nice little posse here. Look at this. Looks real good, eh? Yeah. Joe's just said he's seen a young bull over there in the fog.
Yeah, well, we've seen a Kia, that's way better.
There's tar sign around, so they're here. We just can't see them. It's now started snowing. Catherine's really excited.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay, so Catherine.
Yeah? Do you want me to hit the edge?
Go on then. Okay, you want to come out? How's your tent looking? Your tent's still going strong, man. Good morning, guys. It's a little bit different this morning. Jeepers. Our tent was pretty loaded with snow. Quite a bit of snow, guys. Quite a bit of snow overnight. Just put the fly back up. Got a little bit of shelter now. Joe come up with a plan of putting our trekking poles in the middle, create a bit more height.
There's some real sexy tying knots. Look at that.
What's that?
Look at that.
Oh mate, those are some knots.
Yeah.
Like your dad would say.
Tell you what, there was no Boy Scout.
We knew we were getting snow, guys, but I didn't think we were going to get this much. Coffee spot for today. It's been a crazy 24 hours. That snowstorm all day yesterday, and then last night stopped snowing and it just bucketed down. Pretty gnarly weather for the last 24 hours. We finally got a good day. We've climbed to the top of the mountain. We're just looking across way up in this head basin and all that fresh snow. There's a heap of new tracks. So the tar have been moving around this morning. As we've been climbing up, we've been looking, but can't see them. So the plan is we're going to go sit up here, and that's where Joe F was sitting a couple of nights ago. Me and Catherine went over this side, Joe went that way. We'll go sit there and see what we can see. Got a lot of snow, man. Way more than we thought we were going to get. That rain last night's pretty much melted it all. So this was all covered in snow yesterday. The rain's washed it away, luckily. Let's sit up here. So this is a real good one, guys. We've got the cloud moved in. We're going to use that cover to get set up. Put our jackets on, make a little sniper spot. We're going to use the cloud as cover. We're going to use it to our advantage and get right over onto this point here, where previously that whole face would have been able to see us approach it. Use the elements to your advantage. And that's this week's field tip, brought to you by your local hunting and fishing. See the positives and everything.
Do you reckon put all of my layers on?
I'm just going to put one jacket on. We're all ready. You can just see that cloud starting to lift. And now we wait.
See that tower's just in there. Walked across it. Like he was sketched out to the max.
Was he?
Yeah.
So that was that young bull you saw the other night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good in there, eh?
And then he just walked up and then into the scrub, and then I never saw him again.
Oh yeah. Joe F's just saying where he saw that bull the other night. flat snow face. 2 bulls. One of them's got a bit of horn too, bro. I wonder if we should get the spotter on it. 2 bulls, guys. Right down there. I just got them on the camera now, guys. You're probably looking at them right now. We've got a bit of cloud coming in. Joe's just getting the spotter on them. Have a look. One of them's pretty golden. One of them looks like it could be worth having a close look at. We've got some cloud moving in, so we can't actually see them right now, but we're going to pack up our gear and get down to that next ridge. From there we should be in shooting distance, so once that cloud lifts again, if one of those bulls is what we're looking for, we'll make a play on them. Hopefully, man. One of them looks pretty good. Real good opportunity to get down there. We want to get down to that ridge just there. And while this cloud's in there, they won't be able to see us, so perfect. Right. Here we go, guys. We're there. Yeah. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Dropping down into this little alleyway. From what we can see, one of them looks good. I'd be stoked to take him, so let's hope we can get in on him. Right, there's our face. That's where we want to get to. It'll be maybe 300 yards, maybe closer. One of these points, maybe even that bottom one there. See how it's kind of flat? Alright, Katherine. Right there, guys. We'll be able to see the bulls from there. We're pretty close. We can see one of them, guys. We just want to see the other one, because one of them's definitely bigger than the other. Pretty keen to see that other one, just to be sure, you know. It's just up and to the right of it. Oh yeah, I see him. He's a nice bull. He goes back a lot. He goes back a fair ways. Spot. It's almost as if he's showing off. Yeah. I reckon we take him. We're gonna take him, guys. You guys ready? Yeah. Safety off.
Climb up. I think it hit him in the front shoulders.
Okay.
Definitely hit him good.
Alright. Hopefully he's down just in the creek there, man.
Yeah, it looked like a good solid hit, man.
Did it?
Yeah. Sounded like a solid hit, eh?
Yeah. Oh, sheesh. It's like a big gut there. He come up and he went straight down in the gut. We can't see him at the moment.
I personally think it was a really good shot, man. Honestly. He just didn't quite react the way that we wanted to.
When you don't see them go down on the spot, it's kind of a little bit unnerving.
I mean, split second he was out of sight.
Yeah. We just looked back on the footage, it looked like a pretty good hit. This other bull's still standing there. We might start sidling around here and just looking down into that creek and making our way down there while we've got daylight, but it looked like a pretty good hit, man. I feel pretty positive after looking at that footage.
The fact that that other bull hasn't blown out means that other bull must be sitting tight in here, because he would surely follow suit, eh?
Yeah.
Naturally.
Well, they were together before. We're just having a quick snack before we boost down there. Tar salami, so with our bull down here, we're going to get some more salami made. You need to get some salami made out of the wild game you catch. So freaking good. We take it on our hunts a lot. It just goes so far. A little bit of cheese. I'm going to leave Katherine my in reach. We've got Joe's one. We're lightening up our packs because it's going to be a brutal walk out of there. Light packs down there, heavy packs out. That's the plan. Let's go, bro. Goodbye. Bye. This is a mission, guys. See old Joe F coming through up there. How gnarly, eh?
Man, that's wild. Wild country, eh?
Nothing's going to be easy, is it?
That's right, we'll make our way.
Yeah.
Just a walk in the park, eh?
Wouldn't change any of it, man.
Yeah.
40 metres through there is where we shot him. We're in the zone.
So that's hair raising going through there. There's nothing below you at some points. I'm sure we'll probably smell him before we see him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro.
Got him?
Yes.
Oh man.
Just down there, guys.
Nice, good stuff.
Yes. He's just hung up down in a tree down here. Probably doesn't look that steep to you guys, but this is, both me and Joe got our crampons on. Our crampons have been amazing coming down through here. Not just used for the ice. There he is. Oh yeah, man. Good cape on him though. Good cape on him, man.
Real nice cape on him, eh?
It's a cape for your baby's bedroom, Gene. See, told you we'd get you one. Yeah, boy. Good cape on him. Real nice cape on him. For a bull coming into getting close to summer. It'll make a really nice flat skin for Gene's baby room. So that was one of my goals for this trip. So pretty pumped about that, man, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a real nice cape, eh? Now there's some pretty gnarly country coming down into here. It's going to be an interesting hike out of
I
here.
don't even know where we're going to go, man. Didn't go too far, luckily, so good shot. Got stuck in this tree right here, just above, I don't know, pretty decent drop, so I'm quite stoked that it didn't go down there.
Yeah.
Nice easy shot for the Bergara, 285 or something like that. So we're going to skin the bull, cut up the meat, and we're going to try and get the heck back up there. Stoked as, guys, pumped as with our bull.
Yep.
And thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Out there doing it, Jay Wilds, brought to you by Local Hunting and Fishing. Just like to say thanks, guys. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for watching us. Last coffee on the lake. By the time you guys watch this video, I'll be full swing into the kingy fishing. And if you haven't seen that, it's all camping, wilderness-based, remote fishing trips, targeting big topwater fish. That's on the other channel, Jay Wilds Fishing. Yo, far out! Yep, got him. Get your lure in there, someone. There's another fish. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. It is going to be epic. What do you think of this little place, guys? If you haven't seen the fishing, go and check it out. Put a link in the description. Well, this isn't the last hunting video to go up on this channel this year, so stay tuned because there's more to come. We've got the call, our salami is ready. Our tar salami, and we're freaking amped to get that.
Calls this.
Yeah. Hello!
Yo, hey man, how you
Hi.
How are you? Got your helper there, man.
Awesome.
Look at that, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo.
They look really good.
Good bit of churn for your fishing.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah.
So I've known these guys since school. We've known each other for what? A long time now, too long. Stonewall, Home Cool and Game Butchery. If you're in Northland, give them a call, man. They do some amazing stuff. We got more people turning up. All the kids have turned up. They're mad keen on the video, so they've come to say g'day. Who are you guys?
No,
Are you gonna be on a YouTube video? You wanna go for a hunt?
Can I bring my
Of
bow?
course you can, man. If you need something done, give these boys a call.
Yeah.
They're gonna be amazing.
Boy, good boy, eh? Good boy. Oh, boy's a boy. See you guys on the next one.